Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine.
Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Heals Healer Tarot. My name is Angel, spiritual advisor, teacher, and healer. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to true meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, you are in the perfect place, at the perfect time, for the perfect reason. All we have is the now, so whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest emanation. This is a general collective energy read, drawing on the energy of Venus in Aries, and also in the pre-shadow period of the new moon in Aries. So it's all about self-care, it's all about focusing on the self, and it's all about your reinvention. So if you haven't checked out the energy of the day, make sure you go and check out that video so you can get a little bit more insight into opportunities, actions to take, and potential outcomes for you at this moment in time based on the astrological energies. All right, beautiful souls, let's go ahead and jump into this energy. This is all about what you need to know in this moment in time. These are messages of guidance and support for the collective good in 3 shuffles for knowledge, wisdom, and perfect self-expression. And so it is. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I had the deck upside down the last time, so take a quick peek at it. The last time when I was doing the pre-shuffle, I saw the Hermit energy and then the Magician energy. So what I'm immediately being drawn to is, after a time of some deep reflection, some deep soul searching, and a little bit of shadow work, you are now clear on your new vision. You're now clear on the new direction that you want to go in. You're on a trajectory of plotting a course forward in a new direction. And this could have been after several things, right? We have the full moon in Libra, which is really asking you to reflect, to forgive, to release, to really identify where your blockages is, to surrender and let go so that you can begin to set yourself free. And then we also have these energies of Aries, focusing on the self, believing in the self, moving up in the highest vibration of yourself. And now we have the new moon in Aries, which is giving you an opportunity to really truly plant those seeds and to have a real clear vision of exactly who you are, what you believe about yourself, where you want to, or how you want to show up in the world, and where you want to see yourself in the next year. So let's go ahead and take a look at this energy and how it is coming out for the collective good. On that crossroads energy, this is an energy of having a plan, putting a plan together, making that clear decision, which is exactly how this energy was coming through. This is an energy vibration of you really truly to decide to leave behind some old patterns and ways of doing and to move forward so that you can truly allow your soul to grow and expand. If you don't move away from home, then you'll never know what it's like to live abroad. If you don't give yourself an opportunity to try new things, you'll never know if you like new things or not. So this is you moving outside of your comfort zone, you taking a step in a new direction, you going with the flow, allowing spirit to guide you, but really opening yourself up to brand new opportunities. I love this card because it really talks about that reinvention energy. This is an opportunity for you to create the world, right? He's holding the energy of the world in his hand. You have an opportunity to really truly open up to the world that you want to see for yourself and the world that you want to create for others. So that's all about that Aquarian energy. where we're looking at how we can be of service. We're looking at how we can support the greatest good. We're looking at how we show up in our everyday lives and what part do we offer to humanity. It's all about that philanthropy spirit and really being an inspiration and a shining beacon of light for others. It's pulling in, to me, tapping into starred seed energy. Yeah, you're doing it with love. You're moving forward in your life with love. You're also following your dreams. You're following the things that make you feel good. It's like having this creative, expressive spirit. It's living with the open heart, sharing yourself compassionately and openly. And this is also an energy that says that your heart is really, truly overflowing with joy and fulfillment and abundance. Because of the heart-centered space in which you come, today is a heart-centered day. Friday. It's also ruled by the sign of Libra, which is bringing in more of that Venetian energy, which is all about love. Love for self means love for others. And that's been a common theme for this particular today. Love for self means love for others. We're in the sign of Aries. So we're looking at the energy of love for the self, but we're also opening up to the energy of love for others. And it's bringing in that energy of polarity, of balance. It's bringing in the energy of collaboration, receptivity, but it's also bringing in the energy of partnerships and commitment. Especially with that Knight of Cups, you could have someone coming in to offer you some form of partnership and commitment, but we'll see. It is Venus energy, so you never know. We have the energy of coming together, right? This could be two unique souls coming together after some time of individual self-expression or individual self-discovery and coming into one's wholeness. I love this energy here because both of these energies talk about a choice. The two on one side and the two on the other side is reciprocity, it's balance, it's equal, it's shared, it's wholeness. It's the energy of two people coming together for the exact same common good or the same focus. But it also talks about creating a safe and secure home, creating happiness, enjoying one another's company. This is an energy that talks about living with the energy of excitement and enthusiasm and just really being spontaneous and open-spirited in what it is that you do. This is also talking to me about travel. You could be traveling abroad. You could be traveling abroad with a partner or taking some time out for vacationing, especially as we're moving towards the is it Labor Day? No, Labor Day is the Memorial Day holiday. Like, time is moving very quickly. We'll be moving into that Labor Day holiday energy within the next month. And so, not Labor Day, Memorial Day holiday energy within the next month. So I'm really getting the energy of coming up, some travel coming up. I'm getting the energy of potential cruise or traveling abroad. There'll be some kind of travel outside of your current location, rather it's continental or intercontinental, but there'll definitely be some energy of travel, but it's going to be an energy of doing it with a lot more happiness and vitality and joy. This is an energy that talks about stability and patience and the energy of structure and just really having things very much grounded. The other thing that I'm getting with this energy is your dreams are coming into reality. Fours to me talks about the energy of realization. So with the 3 energy, the things that you're working on, which we go from a 2 to a 4, and we do it through the heart space, which is almost talking about sacral energy, which is the emotional space in which we create things out of love. It's our creative center. And so this energy is letting me know that whatever decision you made in the direction that you wanted to go in, whatever you're manifesting and bringing into your life, it's been incubating, right? It's been manifesting and creating and going through the process. And now you finally have realized some kind of fruits from your labor. You've reached a level of attainment and a level of progression, which is really beautiful. The energy that you're in right now, Devil energy. So let's see. Could be just some kind of material wealth or some kind of material gain. The devil in them talks about the material world, but it could also definitely talk about understanding that you need to take all things with moderation and balance, and that too much of anything is bad. So it's just bringing up the awareness of not getting big-headed, not living in ego, but really truly taking everything with grace and being grateful for what it is that you have, because this energy could sneak up on you. You know, it's Capricornian energy, which just definitely talks about how you're being viewed in the world. You could be being viewed in the world as very successful, very accomplished, very loving spirited, someone who has a very influential and inspirational energy. And you could also be being viewed as someone who has a lot of material success. But this is you focusing on the material world in some way, shape, or form. You could be focusing on abundance, but now God is saying, are you focusing too much on abundance? Are you focusing too much on the outcome and not the simple act of being of service? Are you focusing too much on the materialism of the situation versus how you're showing up for others? So it's an energy of self-imposed bondage. When you're too fixated on a specific way, it could be an energy of lying to yourself or lying to others. It could be an energy of false perception, wearing a mask, not being authentic, and having a limited perception. But it's also an energy that brings up fears. So for some reason, I'm almost getting the feeling of somebody here who is fearing love, or they're fearing marriage and commitment here. For some reason, because someone has made a choice to move towards someone and offer them a cup of love, to really truly bring forth a union and to make it solid. But then there's fear here. And this is the position of you. So either you're afraid to commit to a situation, person, place, or thing. And I'm really getting it because right now you might just be in your self-love era. You might just be in your reinvention era. You might be feeling like, now is my time to pour into myself, love myself, to really grow within myself. I don't have time for external influences, or I don't have time to nurture or work or kind of work and grow with others, because this is all about the energy of your perception. So there's something here about your perception, and your reality needs a reality check. So rechecking your reality. I'm also getting here, what is your true intentions? Right? Because when we're not doing things out of pure intention, then that usually causes us to have some form of negative consequence or outcome. So be mindful of your intention, and also be mindful of any addictive patterns or behaviors, because you want to release those addictive patterns or behaviors at this time. So what's going on in your environment? Yeah, there goes the energy of stress and fear. I'm almost getting this is projected energy. Whenever I see the energy of the Nine of Swords, it's almost like somebody's projecting negative energy towards you. So you could have someone external to you in your environment that's sending you negative energy. They could even be casting spells and illusions. They see you in this energy of high vitality, of love, of accomplishment, of moving forward, of happiness and of joy, especially if you have new loving relationships in your life and you walked away from one particular situation so that you can come into union with something that was more equally yoked, something that was more on your level of vibration. I could see this is like projected energy here. We may clarify this energy. Let's keep going. Yeah, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here. There goes that fear of commitment. God just said, yeah, there goes that fear of commitment again. Somebody is fearing some kind of commitment or putting down roots in a particular partnership, but yet it keeps them up at night. They stress and worry about it. They think about it. It's almost like someone is fearing missing an opportunity. Rather, they're feeling, it's that retrograde. God just said, this is that retrograde energy coming through. Yeah, this is energy that's external to you. That's kind of projecting this energy on you. This isn't really quite all your energy. Yes, you made a decision to move in a different direction. You're following your heart. You're accomplishing things in your life. You're realizing your goals, your dreams, and aspirations. People see you in this energy of fulfillment, and they see you in a very high character and light of having it all, having material abundance and wealth and prosperity. But that also shakes up someone external to you. And in that shaking up external energy to you, somebody is stressed, somebody's worried, somebody has a lot of anguish. But what I'm really feeling is they have a lot of guilt, shame, and remorse. A lot of resentments as well, because they're resenting themselves for not really doing what it was that was required of them to live in this energy with you. So they're looking at you from the outside lens looking in, and they're idolizing your life. Thank you. God just said this is idolization, which is a part of the 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. Somebody is envious and idolizing your life, and they're projecting this negative energy on you because they see you moving into an energy vibration of an abundant and very harvesting and prosperous season. And this isn't just some fly-by-night, small amount of abundance coming in. This is something that's going to be long-term, generational. It's going to bring up the success, the foundation, and the security for you, your home, your family, and your offspring for generations to come. So what is this outcome energy? Yeah, that's the truth. This is an energy of knowledge and wisdom here. This is also an energy of learned behavior or learning lessons. Somebody here had to learn some deep spiritual lessons. And I'm thinking they're getting like, what's the word that I just heard? Some harsh lessons. I'm getting the energy that somebody's going through some very harsh reality checks. This is an energy of harsh reality checks that are coming through from somebody. They could definitely be spying and watching you, but you're learning a lot about yourself as well. And I'm really thinking what you're learning about yourself is just how strong you are, just how dedicated you are. Because Capricorn, whether we think about it or not, in that sense, Capricorn is a very dedicated, a very disciplined, and a very focused energy. Capricorn energy is really an energy that talks about, independence and determination and ambition. It is an energy that is all about career and social status and rising up in the ranks. And it's an energy that talks about ego, but it's also an energy of your personality and your character. And we're always working to reinvent and redefine our personality and character. Ego isn't a bad thing. We need ego just as much as we need empathy. So we need that ego to help drive us, to help motivate us. But it's all about having positive ego is how the divine is bringing this energy through. But this is also asking, what do you value? And also, what do you fear? And what are you bound to? Are you bound to a certain way of doing things, right? Because when we put the intention out into the universe, we just have to allow what God wants to bring us back in return. We can't control, right? So there's some need of relinquishing control. And I'm really thinking that that's what you're learning here. You're learning how to relinquish control. You're learning that you don't have to stress and worry about things. You just give it to God and you allow God and the universe to work for you and in your favor. But these are life lessons that you had to learn on your own personal soul journey. And I'm really feeling like you're starting to learn those lessons and you're starting to see the bigger picture in life at this time. So let's take a look here. What's in the shadows? And then we're going to clarify a couple of energies. In the shadows, there you go. There goes that 3. This is God working for you behind the scenes on your behalf. This is also my mind movie card. So it's all about visualization and it's all about seeing something as if it already is. So whatever it is that you're manifesting, your desires, whatever you want to bring in, it's envisioning it and feeling it and seeing it as if you already have it. So you're claiming that energy. This is an energy that you already have, an energy that you're already living in, existing in. And this is the energy vibration that you're going to be moving into as you believe. This is an ending here. This is an ending with someone that you could have had a committed relationship with, but this is someone who wasn't willing to take love to the next level. It's almost like you gave your time, right? It could be anywhere from 4 to 10 years, and you put your time and your energy, and you weren't in alignment. You didn't have the same vision. So you decided to move off in a new direction, and that new direction is bringing you happiness and emotional fulfillment, and it's bringing you in some kind of joy and excitement and happiness. It could be with a new love, but somebody else in the process is feeling as if though they've been, backstabbed, or that they've been lied to, or it's an energy of despair. It's an energy of loss here, but it's through an intentionally doing something to someone else to harm them. I'm not feeling that energy though. I'm not feeling that you choosing to choose you, right? The Aries energy. This is Aries energy. This is Aries energy. This is Aries energy. It's almost like you chose to love yourself, and now somebody else is feeling backstabbed or betrayed about it. But yet they weren't trying to show up. They weren't trying to show up for you. They had fear of commitment. They had fear of being tied down. They had fears that they didn't want to move in this energy of marriage and longevity and building together. But now that you chose to focus on you, now they feel as if though they're betrayed. Yeah, you cannot make it up. Your happiness is coming from you putting in the work. This is you building you, working on you, doing what makes you happy, building your career, building your finances, putting together, saving, investing. This is an energy that says, I'm focusing on me because that's where my happiness lies. But then someone external to you is making it all about them. And I don't feel like it's really about them at all. You're not doing this with intention or with ill intention or malice. It's just that you made a decision that if I'm not going to get what I need from you, then I'm going to have to give it to myself, which is where you're supposed to be anyway. We're all supposed to ascend to the energy of the 9 before we can come into the vibration of the 10. You have to be whole and complete within yourself, not looking for any external energy to validate you, to fulfill you, or to do anything to pour into you, but that you share each other and complement each other and support each other's energy. Look at this. We have Chariot energy. So this is someone that's in 2 minds, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Cancer and Capricorn are sister signs or opposite signs, right? So Chariot energy of Cancer is loving, open, family-oriented, very nurturing. That Cancer energy really talks about an energy of loving, supporting, nurturing energy. But then at the same time, that loving, supportive, nurturing energy can turn reciprocal in the other side. So it can turn into selfishness, moodiness, not wanting to share, not being reciprocated, being more self-oriented, selfish is kind of like how the shadow aspects of the energy is. So whenever I see 2 energies that come out like this, it's somebody either living in their high vibrational light or they're living in their shadow, right? And so I'm getting this energy of someone who's showing up in their shadow and not in their highest vibrational form. And this is the reason why you made the decision to move away from this energy. You said, I'm going to move away from any energy that does not bring out the best, most positive and high vibrational aspects of me. It's releasing other people's burdens, releasing other people's emotions and stuff. It's like not taking things personally, just allowing and that's your own stuff. Whatever it is that you need to deal with, I'm going to let you deal with that, and I'm going to move on and just focus on me. And that's not a bad thing. Yeah, there you go. You cut somebody off, collective. You cut somebody off, and it was to save your own peace with the Queen of Swords energy. It's like you realize what needed to be done. You realize how you needed to move. and you decided to cut yourself free from something that wasn't bringing you the emotional fulfillment that you desired. And now there might be stress, worry, anguish, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears and things, people feeling as if though they've been done wrong. Or, you could have felt like you've been done wrong at some point in time. And now the tables have turned. You cannot make it up. This is putting yourself forward, being guided by spirit to move away from any conflict, any deception, any difficulty, even moving away from a negative mindset. Because I always say, monitor the energy that you're in. You can always tell when somebody comes into a room and everybody in the room's having fun, everybody laughing, getting along, doing well. And then all of a sudden, just one person comes in with a negative energy and it shifts the whole energy of the environment. And that's how almost like I'm getting with this. You cannot co-create in an energy of energy with a vibration of stagnancy, sadness, negative energy. It's almost like plants and animals. If you talk to your plants and you provide them sunlight and you give them, good healthy water, they'll grow. But if you feed them piss, right? You think your plants is going to grow if you piss on them? No. Because you're not giving them the loving, the nurturing, the replenishing energy that they need. And that's kind of how I'm getting this. You moved away from an environment that wasn't allowing you to grow into your highest and greatest version. It wasn't allowing you to be in your purpose and really to follow your own goals and to live a life towards your own self-actualization and fulfillment. And you learned that in order for me to have that 10 of Pentacles lifestyle, the abundance, the prosperity, the happiness, the community, the family, and everything that I truly desire, and that is mine by my divine right, I have to cut off some things that aren't in alignment with that particular outcome. And you made the decision to do so. And look at this. And now you're healed. You cannot make it up. And now you're healed. And it's because you decided to put yourself first, which is the energy of the star. It's all about, and look at the bottom of the deck, you have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about destiny. It's all about perfect and divine timing. It's all about doing what is required or doing the best thing that is for you, being unapologetic in your expression of self. It's all about faith and hope. Healing and acceptance, but really having the strength to do so. And it's all about expressing yourself purely and authentically and really allowing your own light to shine. But these two cards let me know that whatever this situation was, it was destined to be this way. And that's the reason why things have happened the way they have happened, because it was destined to happen that way. And it couldn't have been any other way. It was exactly as it was intended or exactly as it needed to be. So let's go ahead. I think we kind of clarified the shadows, clarified the energy for us. So I picked out a couple of different decks for us today, and I think I'm going to start with this one, the Empathic Oracle. And I'm going to get a couple of messages from the Empathic Oracle. And what does the divine want the collective to know in reference to this reading? I'm really getting this as just that Aries vibration, choosing yourself, putting yourself first. And I'm going to tell you a little story. This is a personal story from myself, my mom, she stayed with my dad for years and years and years. And I used to always, with all of his cheating and all of his abuse and just all of the things he'd done, and I used to just always wonder why she never left, why she never left, why she never left. And she used to always say it was because of us kids, and she was staying because of the kids. But my mother and dad had been together since our mom was like 14 years old, and he was like really the only guy she'd ever been with. And I really truly think that she stayed because she loved him. But at the end of the day, you can't love a person enough to make them love you in return. And that was a lesson that I had to learn. If a person isn't showing up for you, and I thank you, Mom, for that lesson, because if a person isn't showing up for you the way that you need them to show up for you, then you need to show up for yourself. And I think that's what this Aries energy is teaching us in this moment in time, that if you don't love you enough and you don't do it for you, nobody else will, because we mirror to the outside world how to treat us. We mirror to other people what we deserve, what our value is, and how they can treat us. If a person learns that they can treat you poorly, then they're going to continue to treat you poorly. Why? Because they're not going to respect you. And I'm really getting this energy here of someone who had to put themselves first because they weren't getting the love, the admiration, and the respect that they deserved. And I think Spirit is really saying, you know, don't Virgo energy here. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but it's really saying, you know, don't beat yourself up about putting yourself first. It is not selfish. Remember, we talked about healthy ego. It is not selfish to put yourself first when you need to. When you need to put yourself first, it is not selfish. We have Capricorn energy here. We have all of the air signs with the page, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. We have Aquarius energy here. We have the energy vibration here of Aquarius as well. We also have the energy of Virgo. This is Aquarian energy, not Aquarian energy, Gemini energy. This is Libra energy, Cancer energy, Capricorn energy. We have the energy of Aries, which is coming through very significantly. We have more Virgo energy here, more Gemini energy here. So I'm almost getting like, what are the downloads that you're receiving? What is the divine telling you about this situation? You know, if it caused you a lot of heartbreak and pain in the past, you need to move forward and find your happiness elsewhere. And happiness is out there for you. Continue to do the work. Continue to work on yourself. And what I mean by the work is to heal. Because the one thing that you don't want to do is when that perfect person comes around, when your counterpart comes around, you want to be healed and you want to be on your own personal journey or path, because we're here to live our own life and to go through our own soul's journey. And so anybody who is in alignment with our destiny, with our star, your north node, has to be on the same journey or has to be in alignment with your journey that you're on for your life. And anybody who's trying to get you to move away from your own happiness, your own convictions, and what you believe and what you want is not the person for you. Look, we had 2 cards fall right out the bat. So the energy that we have coming through is holiday. It's a 27 energy. It's learning through experience. I just realized, I never realized this before. Charlie Brown and the little Charlie Brown tree on the Christmas special is like one of my favorite movies of all time. And I'm just looking at this little tree with the one little berry looking like an ornament hanging in from the other side. And it says holiday time, which reads to the energy of a 9. So if you haven't checked out my energy of the day, make sure you do so. Because in that video, we talk about what is your month goal, 3-month goal, 6-month goal, and where would you like to see yourself by the end of the year? And that's the holiday time. What actions are you going to take to align to your highest vibrational good? And you want to make sure you cloud out the noise, cut out anything that is blocking you from this destiny here, anything that is causing you roadblocks or conflicts. And, you know, especially people that are sending you negative energy and don't want to see you evolve. This is root chakra. This is uplifting yourself or what do you do with pots and plants? You dig up your roots and replant yourself in a new way. Sometimes we outgrow the container that we're in, right? Sometimes we have to take our plants out of certain pots because the plant has outgrown that environment. Sometimes we just outgrow the environment. Sometimes we outgrow people, places, and things, and we need to uproot, thank you, Spirit. We need to uproot ourselves and replant ourselves in another way or in another place. And that's what this reinvention energy is all about. And then we have the energy of the moon. Yes, there's lots of deep emotions here. There's even an energy of sadness. And then God said you got to take this one too. These two are the energies in the shadows. It's an entanglement energy here. The 4 to the 3. It's an entanglement energy. You know, because as you heal yourself, you also heal your counterpart, your twin flame energy here. And then there's the energy of somebody here wants to throw in the white, wave the white flag. It's like they want to surrender. They want to now compromise, whereas before they may not have wanted to compromise, right? They wanted everything their way. The energy of the devil, they might have been being stubborn and self-centered and selfish, and they weren't very much in the energy of compromising. But now that you've turned the tables and you put yourself first and you're not compromising, now all of a sudden people want to compromise. I don't know how that works, but that's the energy and how it's coming through. So we're also going to pull a couple of energies from the Namaste Blessing and Divination cards. And we get some additional messages of advice, Spirit. I love these. The artwork on these cards are very beautiful. What are the additional messages that the collective needs to know based on this energy? What does the collective need to know? I'm really feeling that this is an energy of doing what's best for you. At the end of the day, oh, I got sidetracked from what I was talking about, my personal journey. Yes, doing what's best for you. Because in the end, my mom poured in all that time, stuck in state with somebody who was long past the expiration date. And what did he end up doing? Leaving her for somebody else. And it left her devastated. You know, took her years to recover from that pain and that heartache. I think my mother still carries that pain and that heartache and that resentment. Cancers are very stubborn. My mom's a Cancer and I'm a Libra. But I bring that up to say, you don't want to be the one that ends up self-sabotaging with the Capricorn energy, self-sabotaging your life, your personal journey for the sake of someone else's. And if a person really truly loves you, they don't want you to sacrifice your life, your personal journey for the sake of their own. They want to compliment you along the way. All right? Give us some messages, Spirit. Give us some messages. What does the collective need to know? Remember, it is not selfish to put your needs first. If you're not any good to yourself, how can you be any good to anyone else? Love for self means love for others. Because when people treat you bad, they don't love themselves. Because if they loved and respected themselves, you would do unto others as you would have them do unto you. What is the message, Spirit? What is this message that the collective needs to know? Give us some high vibrational messages of advice. Can we get 2 messages for what the collective needs to know? Messages for the collective's highest good. Messages. 1 for the collective's highest good. 1 more message too, please. For the collective's highest good. Alrighty. I'll take it. Thank you, Spirit. So the first message that we can... Oh, I love the light. This is a very pretty card. Allowing your light to shine. A blessing from the light. You are dearly loved, more than you can possibly imagine, and you are never alone. A universe of love and light surrounds you and showers you with blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. Beautiful. Look at that one. Love is definitely in the air. Love is definitely in the air. It is Libra Day, Friday, right? You are blessed regardless. Every experience enriches us and those around us in some way, regardless of what we achieve or don't achieve, do or don't do. All is a blessing in one form or another. Nothing is a mistake. For all serves a divine purpose. All is blessed. Yes, it is. There's no right or wrong. It just is. So our final messages, beautiful soul, I brought out the believe in your own magic, right? Because I'm feeling very, what's my girl, Olivia Newton-John. What was the name of that movie? I used to love that movie. The one that she sings, believe in, Vanadu. Okay, I'm feeling very Vanadu. And I'm aging myself with that one. If you've never seen Olivia Newton-John Vanadu. But I'm feeling that magical, whimsical self-discovery, self-exploration, reinvention, just that energy of really shining your inner magic out into the world. So yeah, we're gonna be the Vanity. We're gonna definitely be the Vanity today. So it's all about that Olivia Newton-John energy. Yes, you have to believe that you are magic, beautiful souls, because you are magic. You are magic. And this is an energy vibration of the magician with today's energy as well. Moving in that Mars magician energy. Wherever energy focus goes, energy flows. So let's get a couple additional messages for the beautiful collective and what they need to know for Friday, April the 5th, 2024. All right, Spirit said take one of each. We have bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. Most definitely. And that's an energy of 16, which is letting you know, let it all crumble. Let it all crumble to the ground so that you can rebuild anew. And then we have library. Take control of your own narrative. Most definitely. Don't be a puppet. Don't let anyone else pull the strings. We have master number 22. You are the creator of your vision. 2 is an energy of creation, and 2 and 2 brings the energy of 4. You are the creator of your own vision. And then we have the energy of 10, red, forgive. Red is an energy of passion and desire. It's also an energy of fruitful abundance and grounding nature, but it's really saying forgive. Let me see, what else can we get from the energy vibration of red? And we looking about, when we look at the energy of red, how else is the energy of red showing up? Not only is it root chakra energy, but it's the energy of passion. It's the energy of alertness. It talks about vitality, but it is an energy of personal power. And because it comes, we got the red here. Red is an energy that often symbolizes love, even though pink symbolizes that energy of love and loving relationships as well. But the red energy for me, when you talk about root chakra energy, is the energy of home and foundation, and the energy of connections and romantic love and passion. So yeah, forgiveness is key, right? Because if you don't forgive, then you're going to bring that bitterness with you moving forward. And the last thing that you want to do is bring any bitterness from any past situation into your current situation, drinking the poison and thinking that somebody else is going to get sick. That has been your energy of the day, beautiful soul. Thank you. I mean, not your energy of the day, but what you need to know today. Make sure you check out your energy of the day, because there's lots of beautiful astrological energies and intuitive messages that came up for you over there. And if you haven't already done so, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this video with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joyner family, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, Soul Joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be on to you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.
Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Sunshine.